Kevin the Trailblazer Holland as we discuss round two.
Beautiful sidekick to start off with. But I guess it landed in the groin. I didn't see that, but I'd like to see a replay.
Well, hopefully we get a replay from the booth up top and we can see what's going on. Now, tonight, I know you've been here all evening and you've seen the damage that the body... That's it. I think that was the body...
Never went back to boxing ever again in my life. Now, so obviously, it's hard to take a punch, right? When you sit down and think about it, man. You said your nose was broken, all this here shit. You didn't even realize that your nose was broken. So my question is always, right? When you take a punch like that, what makes you say, I want to take another one?
So,
or what makes you say, I'm okay with this? You know what I mean? As a lifestyle, as a career. You know what I'm saying?
So, I don't know. There's not a fighter in this world who likes to get hit in the face. So if there's any fighter who's like, yo man, I love it, like hit me in the face.
I mean, but you got like Robbie Lawler, who's a brawler.
He fucking lied. He don't like getting hit in the face.
Really?
He don't like getting hit in the face.
Okay.
He just likes getting in his opponent's head.
Yeah.
So it's a psych. It's more. I tell people all the time that I train with, or I train. You know, it's way more mental than it is physical.
Got you. Okay, got you.
So if I break a person mentally, they break physically. It's like a ladder system.
Yeah.
So if I'm in the cage and this is a flaw of mine. I've fought and I've had so much experience with fighting now that I get too comfortable. So I get in and I get really laxadaisy and I'll bounce. And as soon as I get cracked, I'm like, I don't want that to happen again. Wake you up. I call it survival mode.
That's smart.
It sends you into survival mode.
You see that a lot. You see that a lot in the man.
Exactly. So I get smarter. I don't necessarily want to take another punch.
Yeah.
But I buckle down and it makes me remember because I go into survival mode. Then that muscle memory comes into play. Then I'm like, I need to remember the shit that I was taught in training. I need to slip, roll.
Nice.
I need to roll, slip. You know, I need to start moving.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get hit in the face again. I want to hit him, but I don't want him to hit me.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily like I want to get hit in the face again. It's like, oh no, motherfucker, you're not gonna hit me in my face again.
Okay.
I'll make sure you do.
And so how long you been fighting?
In October, it'll be 7 years.
7 years. 7 years getting punched in the face. Nice. Okay, well, not getting punched in the face, right?
Exactly.
Cause I watched a couple of your fights, man.
I'm extremely.
So first of all, okay, so it might not look like it right now if you guys are paying attention. So I'm 6 feet tall. So you're what?
I'm
6 feet, right?
Yep.
So he's 6 feet tall. Okay. So now think about the difference, right? And you can kind of see it. I'm 6 feet tall. My frame is built different. I'm 250, 248. He's 6 feet tall. He's 125, 155 right now. You said 155?
Yeah. I fight at. I'm gonna be fighting in July on the 3rd at 135.
So he's 6 feet tall, fighting at 135. So everybody that he's mainly fighting, man, is 5'6", 5'5", 5'7", right?
My next
roughly, right? 5'6", right? So 5'6". So think about that, man. You know, like I mean, what's your reach advantage? What, about 85, 70, 70?
I have a 78 inch.
78 inch reach advantage. That's retarded. Because most people that you fighting that's 5'6", they all got crocodile arms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they all got those little short ass arms and shit. So it's weird to think about we the same height, man, and we're almost about 100-pound different. You know what I'm saying? 100-pound difference. So that's always interesting to me to think about that. Now, so this is a question that that I know I'd be curious about whenever people do interviews and I see interviews of MMA fighters and stuff like that. Is so the feeling you get from winning your first fight or your first belt, right? Is it the same as winning every fight after? Now, so and the reason why I'm asking, right, is because so you were 68 and 10, right? So you're 68 and 10, 16 belts. You know, if you're doing a competition like that, even though you never want to get, lax, does the feeling feel the same every single time you win, or does it become like, well, fuck, I should have did this, or is it like, it's easy type shit?
So because there's more than one way to answer that. So it all depends on how you win.
Yep.
You know, did I execute the game plan? because I can go in there with a certain game plan and things can switch up, and then I have to do something else.
Right.
You know. So hypothetically speaking, if a guy is super long and he weighs super heavy on that front leg, my game plan, me and my coach's game plan, all right, let me chop that leg off.
Gotcha.
If I throw 2 leg kicks and then I throw another leg kick and he checks it and I hurt my shin, now I have to switch my game plan.
So I have a question about that, right? So,
Good.
so real quick, just to kind of like, just to kind of elaborate on what you said, because I've always wondered that. So I've always heard that if somebody checks a kick, that is equal the amount of pain. Is that true?
Depending on your shin conditioning. Me, I don't know if you
Okay,
saw me earlier, I was kicking that pole.
Yeah, I seen you,
That
yeah.
pole is metal.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll make this whole gym rattle when I'm kicking it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really feel my shins anymore, so I just kick it. If it doesn't break,
It's callous.
it is what it is.
Gotcha. I was sitting there watching my man kick a pole, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So talking about when you won your first belt, right? What was that feeling?
Oh, man, it was amazing. I felt super accomplished. You know, like growing up where I grew up, where I was raised in Flint. You know, we don't get a lot of a whole bunch of successful people. You know, and when we do,
Speaking of Flint, man, it's insane that they still
have not fixed the water.
have not
crisis.
fixed the water. Now
crazy.
that's
And that's literally like the very
That's the
small like
small
problem
bro.
of
That's
Flint. It's
That's
crazy.
a small problem in the United States. Now we can go on and talk about that, man. But Jesus Christ, man, blows my mind that we're in America and it's still a place like Flint, Michigan, that has to live like they're in a third world country.
Crazy.
Shit blows my absolute fucking
Crazy.
mind. But you know what I'm saying. But I mean, but go ahead though.
It's crazy. I have friends who can't even like shower.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can't even like give their kids baths and stuff like that. They have to go to like a certain part of town.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the south side of Flint
Yeah.
is now completely overpopulated because the north side of Flint the water is completely
Blows my mind. Blows my mind.
But yes, going back to what you were saying,
Yeah.
winning that first belt, man, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was like, dang, like I worked super hard for this, and then I completed it. I accomplished it. But I never get complacent in my thinking.
Not supposed to.
So when I won my first belt, I was like, I like his belt.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that one too. I want all of those.
Yeah, I want all of those.
Like that.
My man Thanos got all the stuff.
Exactly, all of them. Just going around collecting. Going
Yeah.
to people's backyards. They were like, hey, Jose, can you come way down the state, 4 hours, 5 hours down the state, out of your way? Can you come, fight this dude? Yeah, man, I'll be there. Took that bill.
Yeah. That's crazy, man, itself. Now one of my things is I always wonder, because you see